Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So, what I have here in flower is a Paphiopedilum Spicerianum. So it has a nice white mahogany coloration to it. So it's really beautiful, guys. This is a first time flowering plant. When I deflasked this one in 2018, I put it in a very small 55 mm pot. This is the smallest pot I think you can use. So yeah, so it just grew from a very small plant and it is very happy. So they said, guys, that a Paphiopedilum is very happy growing in a very small pot. So you can put them in a smallest pot as possible. They like to grow snug. Okay, so it has a beautiful curve at the back there. It looks like a trumpet. So I have never had a Paphiopedilum with a flower like this. Like it's kind of like reflexed at the back. It's really cute. And it has a nice twisted petals. Yeah, so okay, so what is interesting about this one is that this is actually not what I ordered as a flask. I ordered this one from a nursery in Ecuador. They attend a lot of orchid shows, mostly in America. Sometimes they come to Australia, I think once every 4 years. So whenever they come, I always order from them. And when the pandemic came, they haven't returned yet. Okay, so what's interesting about this, like I said, this is not what I ordered. I originally ordered a flask of Paphiopedilum Spicerianum. So I have here a copy of the receipt. This is actually not the original. I kept my receipt for at least 5 to 6 years, so just for like tax purposes, just in case you get audited by the tax department, just in case. Most likely you wouldn't, but just in case, because I frequently sell on eBay. So this is a copy. I don't even know where did I put the original. I took a copy of the receipt and sent it to them. I told them, so this is I didn't order a lot of Paphiopedilum from them. There's only 3. Okay, so I have here a Pinocchio, which is similar to Primulinum. Funny because they charged me for this one, but they didn't have a flask. So if you ordered flasks from sellers, guys, you always check the quantity of flasks that you ordered, because some of them, they charge you without even having the flask. So they refunded me with this one. And this is the one here in number 28. It's the Paphiopedilum Spicerianum flask. So I sent this to them and told them that the flower or the flask that they sent me is not what it is. I was a bit disappointed in a way where they sent me the wrong flask. But when you see the flower, you couldn't be really disappointed, because it is beautiful. So when this plant is still in bud, I was a bit sketchy why the the pouch is like kind of small for a puff primulinum. I have a printed puff primulinum here. So this one here guys, this white one, this is a puff primulinum, and you know, as you can see, it is completely different. Once you see the coloration of this, you'll know exactly what this is. So you'll see I actually labeled this is the original label of the plant. I don't know if it's still clear. I have written there Paphiopedilum primulinum. I think the water have destroyed my writing, but it is primulinum. So when it flowered, I was like, it just made me laugh because it's not what it is. But I just couldn't be that disappointed because the flower is beautiful. So I messaged them. I messaged the nursery and told them about, you know, the discrepancy. And they told me that the next time they come back, they're gonna replace my flask. So, well, hopefully they would, because, you know, as beautiful as the flower is and the plant is, it is not really what I ordered. So I think they have to honor and give me the right one. I think it's just being fair. So this is it, guys. It is very happy to be placed in a smallest pot as they can fit, growing vigorously. I actually have a different flask from a different seller of Paphiopedilum Spicerianum, because I didn't think that they're gonna give me this different nursery here. I didn't think they're gonna give me a Spicerianum. And interestingly, the other flask, they're not really growing so well, while this one, I put it in a different part of my greenhouse, is growing vigorously. So very, very happy. The flower is long lasting. By the way, guys, this is a native to Assam, India, Myanmar, other parts of Southeast Asia, and China. So I have to say, this is not hard to grow. It doesn't have any fuss. So yeah. So yeah, just disappointed that it is not a primulinum. I actually have asked them if they frequently do this kind of mistake, but they said it rarely happens. But how do you really know until the flask or the plant flowers? That's just the only way to know, when they flower and you realize, oops, this is not really what I ordered. So yeah. So guys, that's it for today. Just a short video about this plant. So you couldn't help but love the plant. It's beautiful. So wrongly labeled, but still beautiful. So Paphiopedilum Spicerianum. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.